Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Come on. You should know by now. Hey, come on. Every Tuesday is a Joe Day. You should know by now. Only reason we're doing it's good. Let's go clapping. They can stop. The only reason that we're going so early today is because KG once again is going to be early over at DR Sports. He is going to be over there with Abby with the call-in show at 11 a.m. So straight after this, we've got to go there. So we're not going to be here for a long time, just a good time, as usual. Thank you guys for being here already. Court Star, Joel Afori, Tabs, Tobs. I'm going to call that Tobs. Mafitia, K Dots here already, Only Grams. I'm just going to say Mafete, yeah? Kenny and all the usual ones as well. Big up to you. I see Fat 4 in here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please smack that like button as soon as you come in. Look, have you seen... Hold on a minute. Have you guys seen the thumbnail today, right? Obviously, you must have seen it because the show started with it. But guys, I'm kind of real pissed this morning. I was just steadily watching Owen's stream this morning and I was like, what did he say? What did he say? Nah, seriously. Adam Crafton from The Athletic, I think it was, reported on cost-cutting measurements that they're taking, and guess who's on the list to be axed? Fergie, our beloved Alex Ferguson. They took his money. They took his money, fam. I can't believe they took his money. Not my man. No, that's my real manager right there. As much as it was THDL, it was always Fergie time, blood. Don't ramp with me. How dare they? Do you know what this man has done for us? I think, does anyone know what tenure is? Like in American colleges, when certain teachers have given, or universities, I think it is, when certain teachers have given, or professors have given so much time and dedicated their life to that college or whatever, they get something called tenure, which means they get a very, very big salary and they can't be fired. They just literally can't be fired. It's like a lifetime job until they retire, yeah? Excuse me. Basically, we're paying his retirement and we should be paying for his retirement. Like, when you think about all of it, right, there's nothing that Alex Ferguson that you can think about. Everything that is about Man United right now is because of Alex Ferguson. And I know people are going to get mad at me and say, yes, Man United existed before Alex Ferguson, but I'm saying for what we are right now, he's the only reason why we could say that we was top of the top in the first place. He's the reason why we were hated all the way through the 90s and all the way through the early 2000s. He's the reason. He's the reason we've got a big old decorated trophy cabinet. Then we can still boast over people and say that, hey, guess what? We've won more than you. We've won more than you. And we've won more than you. At least, I don't know, 5 teams in there alone hasn't won as much as Alex Ferguson in the tops. Let me not go overboard. That'd be reckless. But seriously, they need to pay him his P's. I don't know how any other Man United fans feel, but when I heard it, let me see if you feel the same way. Because for those who didn't catch Owen this morning, I thought I'd try and share the screen. If they give me any adverts, guys, it is what it is. But all right, watch this here from Owen. All right, tell me what you guys think.
From The Athletic. Let's see if I can get this up.
Hold on. Can you hear it though? Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Just want to make sure you're hearing.
About a contract. Got a bloody log in now. About a contract with Sir Alex Ferguson, an ambassadorial contract being cut as part of these cost cuttings. Here we go. So this comes from Adam Crafton from The Athletic. And I did want to get to Laurie Whitwell's report from The Athletic this morning as well. So Adam Crafton has said Manchester United's new part owners, Ineos, have continued their cost-cutting program by axing a multi-million-pound annual commitment to Sir Alex Ferguson, the most successful manager in the club's history. Following his exit as manager in 2013, bringing an end to a 26-year reign in which he won 38 trophies, Ferguson has been retained as a global club ambassador and a club director and remunerated with an annual salary. The only official description of Ferguson's services as an ambassador to the club can be seen in their 2014 accounts under related party transaction section, where United said the Scot signed an agreement on October 17, 2013, in which he became a global ambassador and received £2.16 million for his services, and an arrangement that continued for over a decade. Ferguson has remained as United director on the club's football board, which has appeared to be largely ceremonial construct for quite some time. It has previously featured Sir Bobby Charlton prior to him passing away in 2023, as well as former chief executive David Gill and non-executive director Michael Edelson. Ferguson is not a member of the club's official board, which includes the 6 Glazer siblings, as well as Ineos co-owner John Rees and Ineos sports chairman Rob Nevin, in addition to 2 independent directors, Robert Leitao and John Hooks. Ineos have been exhausting all avenues to reduce costs that led them to zoom in on the club's commitment to Ferguson, age 82, who is still a regular attendee of games in the director's box, both at home and away matches. But now, in a face-to-face meeting at Old Trafford, Ratcliffe told Ferguson that the club are seeking to reduce costs and are no longer prepared to sustain his payments. United sources said the matter has been dealt with amicably, and he will remain a non-executive director at the club and be welcome to attend games. The club's majority owners, the Glazer family, have previously been satisfied to sanction the payments to Ferguson, according to sources familiar with the thinking of...
I don't over to listen to anymore, but you guys get the goddamn drift. They ain't paying him his fees. Look, someone said something funny though. They sacked Fergie before they sacked Ten Hag. Calm down. So they've sacked him before they've sacked Ten Hag. And this is crazy work. This is nasty work as far as I'm concerned, right? Because number one, that man is like a granddad from another mother for me. Anyway, yeah. And to be fair, I've had all my best experiences with Man United through him. He created those experiences. Surely he deserved the respect. But this is one thing the Glazers have over Ineos right now. You know, they were still ready to pay this man. Crash. Oh, wrong one. How do you feel, bro?
Bro, I woke up like 10 minutes ago, and this is the first time I'm hearing the news. Well, I'm having mixed feelings, right? Because I completely understand why they did it. It's basically cost cutting. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make sure that our financials are better, because let's be honest, they have not been good for the past few years. But at the same time, it is a little bit weird that they're cutting off Sir Alex Ferguson like that, right? I feel like they could have went about it a better way, but I guess this is the only way that they saw it could go. But it's a bit weird. I can't lie. It is a bit weird.
Bro, it's
But
not
you know what?
Fact of the matter is, yeah, it takes a brave man as well, you know. I'm telling you, Sir Jim, yeah, sat down in front of Sir Alex and told my man, fam, I'm not gonna pay you any more money, you know. Brave man, first of all, yeah. Because the way I see it, if you're thinking about look at all the dead wood that we still have. Look how long ago. Think about it. Do you know what? I need someone to talk to. Still, he says you're on a ban, but you know what?
Ban now. Come on.
I hit you right the other day. Do you know what? It was the fast food thing, fam. I keep remembering you're on the ban, the fast food thing. But you know what, you man, I tell you what, yeah. Don't go anywhere. I tell you what, yeah. I tell you what, before we get into this conversation, everybody, yeah. Everybody's telling me he's on ban, he's on a ban, yeah. I tell you what, can we please vote on how long he should be banned for? Because I can't just keep saying he's on a ban every time I see him, yeah? Let's say he's already served a 1-stream ban, yeah? How many more streams do you think he should serve? Please put it in the chat. And we're only going to go from 1 more to 2 more, because that would be a 3-stream ban altogether. So 1 more or 2 more, yeah? Matt Fowler's already said the free stream ban. Or you can also say zero. You can also say zero, you know, if you're in support of my man. It's not looking good, bruv. You one supporter. You got Fat Four in there. You better say thank you to Fat Four. Fat Four says no, it's a new day. Man said ban him till 10 a.m. today. Bro, there's a lot of majority sensible sucker talking about. Would you be saying that though, man? All right, do you know what? I'm gonna let that keep going. And obviously, just easy in here for Bants. He don't care what you do. You could talk to anybody, however, and he wouldn't give a crap. Okay, do you know what? Let me ask someone sensible. Courts, should this
What's
man be
going on?
serving a comment?
Has he apologized?
Hold on a second. I think that's a good point. Crash,
Was good.
did you apologize for that statement that you made?
I never got to speak to the guy.
Well, you said it. Who did you say was that a fast food worker, fam?
It was the rapper.
It was a wrap up. I was trying to make an analogy to what he was saying about the conspiracies that he was bringing to the channel.
Well, you can make a public apology right now.
I'm
pretty
gonna have
sure
to make it to him. I can't. Now you're gonna have to bring him in. Bring him in because I can't apologize to somebody when they're not there.
And we said sorry to people that we don't see on a day-to-day basis. Man's apologized to Rashford. Man's apologized to Onana. You can make an apology to him. He's at least you're gonna catch up with him soon. So how about we just do it here so I can have a conversation with you?
All right. Hey, I'll wrap up. I'm sorry that I called you fast food worker. It may have come out wrong. That's not what I meant, but I'm sorry about that. Is that good?
It's a bit meaty still. I'm gonna think about you.
I reckon you bring him back tomorrow. Bring him back tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a bit meaty, innit? That was a bit like fast food worker, innit? Sorry, innit?
I swear it's Crash is American, isn't it? Because I swear sometimes he sounds UK-ish with phrases that he says.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, when they start listening to us, especially when they watch football, they pick up the twang, innit?
Because there's a few phrases that Crash uses, and I'm like, that sounds a bit Londonish.
Hey, when he comes back, we can ask him. But for now, hey, this is your time now. Let's go, coach. Let's talk about this because really and truly,
The Fergie thing.
I didn't want to talk about Crash. Let's talk about Fergie.
Let's go.
They're taking my granddad's peas, fam. Why are they not paying him until the day that he kills over? And they should pay for his funeral as well.
And I said this in the comments, I can see both sides of this one. Like, I can see there's part of me, there's the sentiment. Are you parenting as well? There's the sentiment.
Uncle Duties
again. There's the sentiment of, well, Fergie's the reason why we all had success growing up. I'm not even looking at. So Fergie's the reason why we all had success growing up. But
100%.
business is business, innit? And you know what? Here this year, if Sir Jim can sit in a meeting and face to face tell Sir Alex, we're not giving you your money anymore, that tells me that guy is I know, but that guy will have those difficult conversations.
Yeah, but is he a dickhead though? That's what I'm saying. Is he a dickhead though? Because someone has enough to say something to someone's face, don't mean that, bro, you're a dickhead. I wish someone would turn around to him and me and go,
yeah, but he could have sent him an email though. Imagine that. Imagine him just said he could have sent him an email, guy, and so from Manchester United, just to let you know, you're not receiving any money, or a text message. You could have sent him that, but nah.
I don't like it.
I don't see it. Like I can see both sides. I personally, if you're saying right, I'm in charge, I personally would have said, you know what, Bonnet, give him his money. But I can see why they're cutting it. I can. Because
you know what? I do understand the rationale behind the situation, innit? Shit, I didn't even start your time, but you know, I know you won't take up much time. I understand the rationale behind the making of that move, innit, yeah? But we're talking about Sir Alex Ferguson here. We're not talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, fam. We're not talking about and
there was one Egypt in the comments at UV. And
one second. You man?
Go on, Lee. Bring someone in. Go on.
I have to. I just seen something. I'm gonna be so pissed about. Hey, you man,
Go on,
please
go on.
talk.
We'll talk.
I gotta go.
Go on.
Of course, I
Go on.
don't agree, bro. I don't agree, fam. Car, you see that role that
Oh,
man
I'm
was
in.
playing? First things first, yeah. We don't know how much the fee was. We don't know how much they were paying, but I guarantee in the grand
They said it was 2 million a year.
2 million a year. Are you getting on my bro? Don't irritate me, fam. Do you know there's some youth players getting 2 million a year, fam?
No, and that's what I'm saying. I understand. I'm not saying that I would have cut his money. I'm saying I can see why they've thought about it and they're doing it.
Bro, of course. What I'm trying to say to you, yeah, is like, it's like saying to you, your fixed cost to run your business, yeah, is like £2 million a year. And I come along as your management accountant and say, do you know what though? You can save £200 out of that 2 million if you cut this guy off that gave you so much.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? In the grand
No,
scheme,
I understand it. And like, if you're saying I was in charge of finances and I'm making the call, I'm not cutting Fergie's money at all. I'm just saying I can see why there's a process of them doing it. I think it's the wrong choice. But
do you see what I'm saying in terms of the financial sense?
Yeah, no, I get you. I get, because when someone put it's 22 million a year is like 41k a week. Now think of how much, like you said, youth team players are on that. Play like Luke Shaw's on like 205, and we ain't seen him in a year almost.
No, let's have it right though. I mean, hang on. Look, let's have it right for a minute, because if we're going to be like, I don't think they should have done that with Fergie. Business wise, yeah, I get it. They're trying to streamline everything. But how many players are there in the youth academy, as you said, that are going to be on similar wages? Why not overhaul the youth wages before looking at the bloody the ambassador pay that he's getting? Because
there's so many other things you could do, ankle biters, before you look at the little £2 million that you're paying someone that is a part of this establishment, is a part of this.
Yeah, but these kids are 16, getting paid $2 million a year, and we wonder why they're not performing at the top level. Like, this starts at the bottom level. Like, get a grip. I mean, I understand it. Like, I can tell you, Sir Jim probably sat with Sir Jim sat with Sir Alex, and I reckon it was like those scenes out of Prison Break where, you know, they got the bulletproof glass and they got the bloody handhelds beside each other. He went in prepared. I'll give you that much. But yeah, I mean, Fergie agreed to it. So what are we talking about here?
And I think Fergie would do it because he loves the club.
He said that he went. They said the conversation went amicably.
Oh, by the way, Joe, it's Tobes, not Tobbs. By the way, that's.
Oh, Tobbs. Sorry.
It's Tobes, bro. You know some Nigerians, bro. It's Tobes.
Nah, fam, that's Tobbs. No, blood. That's Tobbs.
But what if you don't need the money? What if Fergie don't need the money?
I know he doesn't.
That's what I was gonna say. What John just said. I was gonna literally say.
Wait.
At his age, does he need his money though? Like the man's had millions. The man's had millions. Yeah.
I don't.
Can we flip this? Pav and John agreeing.
Oh yeah, let's stick them over there.
Bro. Honestly, yeah, bro. Fergie, yeah, since he's been there, he's earned millions, isn't it? Bro, him getting 2 million there, you know for a fact it's just going to be his kids who take that anyway.
Right. So what's the problem?
Bro, no, but he doesn't need 2 million a year now. 2 million a year for what? Shaking hands? Bro, honestly, bro, Fergie, yeah, is one of the biggest legends at this club, yeah, but he doesn't need 2 million a year to go shaking hands around with people, bro, when it's game day.
It's more than that. Innit? It's more than that, because when Ronaldo,
you don't need 2 million a year to shake hands, bro.
I'm with Pav. You don't need. He's earned over 20 million pounds since he's retired. What? Like, that's ridiculous. That's an obscene amount of money. He doesn't need 2 million a year to be sat on the board. That's bull. Like, what?
Give him a listen. But we should be paying this guy reparations, fam. That's what we should be paying this guy.
If he wants a pension, go ask the government for a state pension. He's earned more than enough. He's earned more than enough money. Like, we ain't crying. People ain't crying. We ain't crying for random people who can't get paid that amount of money. It's corporate life. You men are thinking too sentimental. It's business. Like,
that's exactly what my point is, Wajid. My point here is actually business and financial sense. Because you lot are forgetting, yeah? Hold on, let me finish, Pav. You lot are forgetting, yeah? When it comes time and we need pull, what is the pull about Man United right now? When it comes to people like Ronaldo about to go City, that £2 million a year starts looking real worth it, innit?
Bro, we couldn't even pull Bellingham. Fergie talked to Bellingham, yeah, and we still couldn't pull people like that, bro. It doesn't matter.
Haaland
It's
as
not about the
well.
pull anymore. It's about the way that the clubs run. The pull don't matter. We had Cantona lined up to talk to players, yeah. They still didn't come. It doesn't matter, bro. The club needs to change as a whole, yeah. And just Fergie chatting to someone ain't gonna cut it nowadays, bro.
I'm not saying it
It's
is.
not
I'm
cutting
not
it.
saying it is, but
You
we
can
ain't
bring
got
in
much else.
Cantona. You can have Brian Robson, everyone come here and talk to man. Talking to man don't cut it anymore, bro.
Bro, there's a lot of players that
Question.
will
We
sit
need
there
to
and
get
tell
back to
you
the top.
and watch
We need to get back to the top
there's a lot of players
to attract the talent.
One second, let me ask
Question.
this question. Yeah, we bring in people all the time, yeah, to act as representatives, or also to try and what's the other word? You know, not negotiations, because he won't be needed for that yet, but he'll be needed for when you're trying to approach players.
Question.
Yeah,
Joe. Listen
yeah,
here
go
quickly,
on.
man. Sorry.
Go on.
What if the pay cut is Fergie saying, "Look, I'm getting old now. I can't do what you want me to do with this money. So you're you're investing something in me, and I can't be this person anymore. I'm getting older.
Let's go off what,
A
let's go off what the
release."
report says. Let's go off what the report says, fam. The report said, yeah, that they had a face-to-face meeting where Sir Jim Radcliffe said that they won't be using his services anymore. He can still come to the games, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're not going to use him as a representative of the club anymore. Yeah, but oh, that's the word I was looking for. You know, we have advisors. We have advisors, right? Why can't we be just paying him a little bit less money? Doesn't have to be $2 million a year, and keep him there as an advisor.
Bro, man complaining about
his
youth.
knowledge is still not worth something.
Bro, man, them complaining about the youths getting 2 million a year. Youth men who kind of need it, bro. You know, them have expenses, and some players suffering from mental health, bro. They need to have money to pay for all these things, houses. You know what I mean? They need to live. Some of these young fellas who training for United, they come from nothing, bro. You know what I mean?
No,
If they gain, if a man complaining for them to get 2 million a year or 1 million a year or whatever it is, bro.
We're not complaining about
No,
you.
what I'm
No,
saying is,
I'm
right,
not
I
hearing
hear
that.
somebody was
I'm not.
complaining about it earlier.
No, I'm not
Somebody
hearing
said
that.
it
I'm not
earlier.
hearing that.
He said,
Think about it.
Listen,
No,
Fergie
hang
had his
on.
time. He was a coach.
Can I just
He
jump in
had
for a
20
second?
years, bro, since I am a little child, bro. Fergie at United, bro. Now, I'm not saying it's sad that they discontinue his services as an ambassador, bro. But what I'm saying at this point, bro, the money is no matter to Fergie, bro. And let's be honest, bro. It's not like if he don't mind. If Fergie had a problem with the dude is probably 80 now, bro. He should relax. He shouldn't be talking to nobody. He shouldn't be hurting up his head with nothing to do with United other than just
He's
enjoy.
82.
Hang on.
He's 82.
Exactly, bro.
There's a
So,
couple
bro,
of things.
like
No, hang on.
I don't think it's such a bad thing that this happened, bro.
No,
I
but
think actually it's a
let me
good
respond.
thing. I think it's actually a good thing, and I think it's cool. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't
Mute
think it's a
yourself, bro. You're
disrespect
just
to
Mark.
Fergie or anything like that.
1 minute.
Fam. Jesus
1 minute,
Christ.
Waffle Lion. Hang on, Mr. Waffle Lion. I just got just something going on here, right? Like, I'm just going to pull on the youth thing for a minute, because in the academy, don't they get educated by the club? Aren't there tutors and stuff in there that help them look after these things?
So sorry, Uncle Bye, sorry. That depends on if they're foreign or not. English
Brad, your mic ain't moving, micing, bro.
No, look,
Rice Krispies mic, bro.
So yeah,
I just want to. All right, look, I'm just trying to speak as an overall here. There's obviously a lot of support that goes in with the youth academy, whether it's they have aides or tutors or whatever. It's not like they're just put in there, chucked in the academy, and made to fend for themselves. You know, obviously the parents they have their agents. People look after this stuff while they're young, so I don't see why they should be getting their $2 million a year or whatever. That's just sort of a sidestep from what you're talking about. But I mean, Fergie, for the last God knows how many years, he hasn't really even been involved in club decision making. He's literally an ambassador, an honorary position. So it's not like he's actually working for that amount.
That guy always
he was on the board until Ineos take over.
Whenever there's a big decision, Ferg is involved. Whenever there's
okay, what's his weight? What's his weight?
What's to say? What's his actually? What the thing is? He may have an opinion, but is it worth anything?
Bro, Joe, listen to this, right? Joe, listen to this. Fergie is that aura guy. He's done everything. He's literally the biggest person at the football club and will be the biggest person at the football club for years to come. If he steps into a room and everybody's gonna look at him, that's draining, bro. That's draining, regardless how much weight his opinion's going to have.
Can I ask a question to what John's saying?
Nah.
To John, so you're saying that he's got this big opinion. So you're saying that a lot of our failures since he's retired is on Fergie as well, then?
No.
Because you're saying he's got he walks in the room, he's making these decisions. Now you're acting like he's part of the failure that we've had for the past 11 years.
Don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say.
No, because he has to be part of them. If he's making these decisions, you're implicating him in the failure that we've had for the past 11 years.
Let me clear up what I want to say.
Let me be real. He was on the board. He was part.
Let me clear up.
He wasn't an active part. I wouldn't say he's an active part, but he was there. Some of the decisions he thought he was there when they made some of the decisions. Let's be real.
I don't know, man. I feel like you're throwing a bit of mud on Fergie, bro. It's a bit suspect now.
So just quickly.
I'm just saying that
just
he
quickly.
was on the board ever since,
can we just work out? So who is saying Fergie should get the money?
Course, just hold on, man. I just want to clear up what I want to say quickly before we get into that. To address what I've said. What I'm saying is that if Fergie is invited to a meeting that is draining on him because of the responsibility he feels at the club, because of what he done at the club. All right. I'm not saying that every single decision that has been made is on him. That's incorrect. But what I am saying is that when it comes to decision making, my man is there, bro. My man is there. So I'm saying that because of the money now, I think he's saying, look here, don't pay me this. The fact that we're having a conversation is fine. I don't want to be invited anymore to these meetings. I don't want to be involved in the decision making. I don't want to be involved like that anymore. I'm getting old. All right. That's why I think he wants to leave the money, because the responsibility that comes with the money gets heavy.
Joe, read him the statement again, bro. I don't think he's digested it properly. Read him the statement again, bro.
So Joe, right? So basically, are you gonna play it again?
Let the statement come first, and then let's everyone.
No, I was gonna summarize the statement. Go on, play it.
Go on. I just rewound it as well. That's funny thing, isn't it? I literally just rewound it because I thought some people might need to hear this again still. Where is it? Let me hit the play button.
Cutting program by axing a multi-million-pound annual commitment to Sir Alex Ferguson, the most successful manager in the club's history, following his exit as manager in 2013, bringing an end to a 26-year reign in which he won 38 trophies. Ferguson has been retained as a global club ambassador and a club director and remunerated with an annual salary. The only official description of Ferguson's services as an ambassador to the club can be seen in their 2014 accounts under related party transaction section, where United said the Scots signed an agreement on October 17, 2013, in which he became a global ambassador and received £2.16 million for his services, and an arrangement that continued for over a decade. Ferguson has remained as United director on the club's football board, which has appeared to be largely ceremonial construct for quite some time. It has previously featured Sir Bobby Charlton prior to him passing away in 2023, as well as former chief executive David Gill and non-executive director Michael Edelson. Ferguson is not a member of the club's official board, which includes the 6 Glazer siblings, as well as Ineos co-owner John Rees and Ineos sports chairman Rob Nevin, in addition to 2 independent directors, Robert Leitao and John Hooks. Ineos have been exhausting all avenues to reduce costs that led them to zoom in on the club's commitment to Ferguson, age 82, who is still a regular attendee of games in the director's box, both at home and away matches. But now, in a face-to-face meeting at Old Trafford, Ratcliffe told Ferguson that the club are seeking to reduce costs and are no longer prepared to sustain his payments. United sources said the matter has been dealt with amicably, and he will remain a non-executive director at the club and be welcome to attend games.
So he's now no longer a director. He's now a non-executive exec.
So can I clarify then? Yeah, what John was saying and Mark, that he's making these big decisions. Yeah, he wasn't on the official main board, so he couldn't be making decisions at the club. That
was he involved in the meetings?
Thank you.
No. That's what he just said. He wasn't on the main board. Like he wasn't making decisions that you're making out he was. This is what I mean. You're trying to implicate him into the bad decisions.
It was opinions.
Bro, what are you talking? What are you saying, bro? You hearing things or?
Bro, I'm just saying what Elvis just stated there. That he wasn't on the main board. The main board, made a big decision.
No. Look at what Manish said right there. Read it. I'll shorten it for you. They made him a mascot.
Question, Joe.
So he was
Thank you. Thank you. I said that. It's ceremonial. Owen read those words. It's a ceremonial position. So he's literally just there as a figurehead.
9 kids deep. Hold on. So, yes or no, was Alex Ferguson in the meetings when it came to decisions being made about
He
the football
didn't.
club?
This is the bit you're missing. He didn't get a decision. It doesn't matter if he was there or not. He has no say.
Whether he was there or not, he didn't have an active role. That's why I said in the beginning.
Bro, why
He was a director without an
are you
active
not
role.
listening to what Owen just said? He wasn't on the meet. He wasn't there with the main board.
But you don't hear what I'm saying. That's the problem.
Well, we are hearing what you're saying, but you're not listening to what Owen said and what Rajid's telling you.
Okay, then I guess we'll just leave it there because it's pointless when you're going back and forth.
But you're trying to make out like he's making decisions. Why are you trying to throw mud at his name for, bro?
When did I?
It's a bit of both.
You're throwing mud at his name. You're trying to implicate him.
I don't doubt that it was. Sorry. I don't doubt that he was there in the meetings. Like he probably has the power to go in and sit in on these things, but his actual decision making there's no weight to it. As Owen said in the video, it's a ceremonial position. As Pav said, he's there to shake hands. He's there to meet people. They wheel him out if they want a big signing. It's like he doesn't have a power of say. They might ask his opinion, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, maybe this," but it's not like it's an official capacity.
And it's also been reported. It's been reported that like the likes of Murtagh and Arnold and Woodward really didn't like Fergie being any part of the club, even that ambassadorial role. So would often do opposite to what he wanted. Like I think Fergie said was questioning the signing of Pogba coming back because of the cost and whatnot. But part of the reason Woodward wanted to bring Pogba back for that money was to say, look what Fergie messed up. He should have never let him go. And I also remember hearing when we were showing Jude Bellingham around,
Murtagh tried to stop Fergie from speaking to him, the little scrub.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Fergie was trying to talk to Bellingham, but Murtagh was like, "No, let's go over here and do something else." So I think even though he was there, the powers that be, I know that's changed now, but the powers that be before Ineos came in really didn't like Fergie being a part of the thing, because obviously if Fergie's there, he's the guy having success. Right, Tabs has got a job interview today. He's the guy having success.
Yo, you know what? Nah, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm on site. I literally need to jump on site in like 5 minutes, so I wanted to just jump in for the last few minutes of it.
Then talk your talk first then. Go on.
All right. First of all, did you not watch the full view, the red carpet yesterday?
Yeah, I saw it. Pissed me off, bro.
No, was I the only one who thought KG actually had a leg to stand on though? Like I thought he was actually making
everyone
decent points.
I don't know what happened yesterday, but it seemed like they were like, "Yeah, we need some views this week, so we're gonna light KG up for the views, fam." That's what
I thought he was. I thought he was actually talking sense though, because in the past we've run the club, haven't we? Us as fans have got.
Did me and you not say the same thing? Did me and you not come to the same conclusion with my last sentence in yesterday's stream? Do you remember? You said the same thing.
What was it?
About that. Definitely about that.
But whatever happened, I think
I missed it. Can you give us some context?
Yeah.
So basically, go on. Who wants to start?
You explain it.
So basically, KG was saying, right, in the past, as fans, we've kind of made the executive decision in terms of what's happened in terms of sacking the managers and making big decisions. So he's saying with Ineos, right, we've been boasting that we've got proper football people in charge. Why can't we just let them do their job? He's not saying Erik ten Hag in because KG is Erik ten Hag out like most of us are. I am as well. But I do agree to the sense that, look, everyone's saying if Woodward was here, we would have sacked him by now. But Woodward fucks our club. Like for 12 years, we've been dog shit because of Woodward. He's part of the reason. So why are we saying we should follow in Woodward's footsteps and do the same thing that he would have done?
The only reason they sacked managers, it wasn't because we were all manager out online or whatever. Yeah, at the crowd, they've done it because it raised the New York stock prices. Every time we sacked the manager, it would raise the New York stock price. That's the only reason they sacked managers.
Right.
In this situation, I would say 2 things could be true, bro. I being honest, bro, because I always felt that for years, bro. Because I used to always think if we wasn't manager out, what would they have done? That's what I used to think. And to be fair, bro, I just think 2 things could be right. They did it for both the stock and change and because the fans wanted it, bro. Because lots of
fans, they don't care about fans, bro.
They never
Good,
cared
good
about fans.
final.
The only time, the only time they care about when fans are up in what if they start seeing empty seats in the stadium, the sponsors will question it. If they start seeing people not turning up to games, obviously the whole like I said, the New York Stock Exchange. That's the only reason they sat managers before, bro. It has nothing to do with people sitting there having Mourinho out trending and stuff like that. It's always been about money related. It's always money related. It's nothing to do with us.
You'll never see Old Trafford empty, like no chance. No matter how shit we are, you'll never see an empty seat at Old Trafford on
And I
match
would
day.
never blame a fan for going to a game if as bad as we are to boycott it, because it's the team we love, innit?
Look here,
But it'll never happen, you'll never see, no matter how shit we are, you'll never see us have an empty
You won't
stadium on
see it
match
at the
day.
start, but when people start leaving the 60th, 70th, 80th minute, and you start seeing empty seats, that's when they care, bro. Sponsors want to see them seats filled to the end, bro.
With Ollie, remember that games with Ollie, no? Where there was it was Watford, but before that it was terrible. I think it was 5-0 against Liverpool we lost against, and every single fan was shouting Ollie out. They were like, we're not gonna worry about those fans. We're gonna stick here. We're gonna stick here until it came to Watford and we got banged, and then they decided to sack him because of cash, because of money. So they don't. Woodward and Glazers never, ever cared about the fans. You can tell me what, they never cared about the fans. You can do what you want to. They don't care. They will do what they want to do, and that's the biggest problem with our club, is that we have an ownership that they don't care.
I have 3 questions, bro. Who does buy the merch? Who does buy tickets? Who does no?
Bro, look at Nigeria, look at South Africa.
Answer the
Bro,
question, bro. Simple question. Who does buy the
wait.
merch and who does buy tickets?
But listen to me quickly. You see,
so fans equal money, bro. End of
Marcus,
story, bro.
Yeah,
But it was also related to top 4 though as well.
Mark, we don't equal the level of money. Listen, Mark, listen.
Seats, bro, they might, and they decide to sack a
Mark, listen, we do not equal the level of money that the likes of Adidas and all that generate.
And the TV revenue, the TV revenue.
We generate as fans, it's about 3 to 4% of the overall. The biggest is sponsorship. It is always sponsorship. Every club knows that they can drop the ticket prices to £30, right? And it doesn't make that much of a dent because it's all about what the sponsorship of the stadium, the sponsorship of the training area. That's their biggest money, man. That, like, everyone knows that fans aren't that big.
Also, remember Woodward said that he was so proud that even though Man United is not doing well in the pitch, they're still doing well in the business arena. Bro, I thought they got more happy when fans got angry, because fans would create engagement for the club, and the club would just get more exposure, because there's no such thing as bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity. So for them, they bankers, they think, okay, what's gonna get engagement? Yeah, a lose is fine. We'll just stick with it, until it got to a point where they lose out in Champions League, they lose out with sponsorships. Okay, now they make a decision. That's them. They don't care about fans. They don't care about you, bro. Literally.
And Courts mentioned about seats never being empty. Yeah, why do you think they want to build 100,000 seat stadium? Because they want to generate. It's not about giving the fans an experience, because they know they can generate more income, bro.
The only time
we need a stadium, but 100,000 seat stadium is because they know fans will turn up no matter what. They don't care if you leave in no one cares if you leave in the 60th, 70th, 80th minute, yeah. Like, they won't care because you paid your money in it. You spend money on food and whatever. But the only thing is the sponsors care, innit? Because when they start seeing empty seats, they're questioning them in their meetings. Why are people leaving the 60th, 70th, 80th minute? Like, they want to see, they want people to see it.
And there's the clauses in sponsor contracts that if you're not in the Champions League, the money you
lose
get
money every
reduces
year
by a percentage of whatever.
25.
Joe.
And it's even more if you do it twice in a row as well. So, like, if we miss out on UCL again this year, we're losing even more money from our shirt sponsor next year.
The only time these guys cared about the fans was, when the fans stopped the Man United Liverpool game in the middle of the Super League. That's the only time as fans they have cared, because that's when they brought the Man United Supporters Trust onto the board as like again another ceremonial position. That's the only time as fans they've ever cared, because the Premier League said, get your act together, otherwise you got problems with us. That's the only time they've ever cared about about what the fans think. We have protested. People have given up season tickets, etc., etc., etc. They've done all that, but it doesn't change because you know why? We as fans, like on any Champions League night, on any
That
league
make
night,
any
if a
sense what you
season
say,
ticket
bro?
fan isn't going, that ticket is on the website and it's gone. How many times have we saw that? Like there's people from Mexico, from Venezuela, from Japan that save their money right as much as possible, and they're outside the Trinity taking photos and stuff because they never thought they'd be there. Fan impact isn't that because there's always 10 people behind you taking the ticket. It's 3 to 5%. They don't want to piss off Adidas, man.
Not only that, Wajid, yeah. What do they do when you don't turn up? They take your season ticket away, bro.
Yeah, and you've already paid your money anyway.
The only reason is get sponsorship, bro, is because of the global fan base. You will not sponsor a club if they have nobody watching it, bro. It matter.
Mark,
out of 19 home games a season, if you're a season ticket holder, you have to attend 17 games.
Bro, you guys, I'm not saying we are the major funding, but the reason we have the sponsorship is because of the size of the fan base globally, bro.
It's because of our historical success. It's not because of the size of the fan base. It's nothing to do with the fan base.
Success, bro.
I beg you not let me talk. I beg you let me talk because I got a rebuttal for that. Yeah, it's called Manchester City. It's called Manchester City. Yeah, what you saying now? Because they got like 20 fans, Mark.
Bro, Manchester City's a billionaire own club, bro. Who sponsor their own club? And what rubbish you talking, bro? You're bringing
I'm talking about the point you just made, my brother.
Bro, let me explain it, bro. Clearly, y'all don't know how marketing is work, so I'm not even going to argue with you.
I work in corporate finance.
No,
What the hell are you talking about? Don't
that,
question
Mark.
my shit.
Don't try that foolishness with us, yeah?
Don't question my shit.
Don't question.
It was reasonable.
I work in
And
corporate
Mark
too.
said,
Don't
hold my beer.
try that.
Mark
Don't
said,
try
hold
that
my
nonsense, brother. I work in corporate too, brother. Yeah.
And I'm a plumber. I
Exactly,
don't know
brother.
about
Don't do
finance.
that nonsense. You don't understand marketing. Don't do that nonsense, brother. Yeah, none
I'm
of
a
that,
plumber and
brother.
I don't really know about finances, but I'm here anyway.
To these people,
What
why
did
would
I let me
people
get my
pay?
CV
Now, children,
Explain marketing to them, bro. Because when you market something, and must have people who watch it, bro. Interact with it. That's what
Listen,
the money,
it's
bro.
it's very simple, right? It's very simple. Success breeds interest. You have success on the pitch. People love the club. They want to support the club. People want to invest in the club. You get other sponsors that want to invest in the club. Boom, success.
Why they invest in, bro? Because of these
Because
people
of
who
success
support the
on
club,
the
bro.
pitch. The
No,
pitch.
bro, because they want the people who support the club to see their products. We have one of the
but
biggest fan
how
bases,
do you
bro.
have
That
a
is what is worth
product?
the money, bro.
And you're trying to tell us
This is where you're missing.
Bro, the fan
This is
base
where you're missing,
based
yeah?
off of the success.
So why don't you support your local team instead of Man United then? Because
apparently y'all don't
success.
understand.
No. You're missing the point.
Simple logic, bro.
No, you're missing the
It
point.
is simple. It's pretty simple, bro.
It's
the size of the global fan base is because of the success, because of the size of the fan base. We are worth
You
billions.
literally just said it because of the success. That was literally your just first answer. You literally just said because of success. What planet are you on, bro?
But you're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
No.
If we didn't have the fan base,
who was the
they
man?
wouldn't get
Who was the man that
sponsorship
tossed
deals for
aside the
900
international
million a
fans
year,
here?
bro. If we
Who
didn't have
was the one that
size
tossed
of the
aside the
fan base we
international
had, bro.
fans?
So it's both
To be
things
fair,
to be
Mark
true.
Kenny's
But
an international fan, isn't
y'all
it?
totally excluding it like it
Yeah,
don't matter,
same.
bro. But it does.
Me too.
No, but you're missing out how it got to that stage. It's
No.
because of the
I'm
Busby
not
babes, because of
debating the success. But what
everything
I'm
from the
saying is,
beginning.
The fan base,
That's how you build it up to get there.
only grew, yeah, probably from the mid noughties, bro. Before
Nah,
that,
but
yeah,
bro,
it wasn't as massive as it
even
is now,
before
bro.
that, bro, my dad was a fan of United in Jamaica in the 80s, and my dad said that United, even though they weren't successful as they were in the 90s, that was the most followed team in Jamaica.
But not
I'm talking more. I'm talking
because of historical
as
success.
big as it is now. It probably got as big from the noughties, bro.
You know, in the USA they only celebrating like 20 years of football coverage of the Premier League, right? Like before that, they didn't really have
What's
Premier
that
League
got to do
coverage,
with?
right?
What's that got to do with it though?
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like what I'm trying
Increases
to explain to you
revenue.
guys is that the fan base size, right? Based on the success, based on the size of the fan base, it grew. That is what is worth money to sponsors. So is
You
both
just
things that are worth the money, not just
you
one.
just said
Do
why
you not
we have
understand?
success in the first
Do you not
place.
understand? You keep on saying
Bro,
sponsors
bro,
Yes.
and
exactly,
partnership
because
and
we are worth money because of this, bro.
but the growth
So,
in America has nothing to do with Man United. It has
bro,
to do with
America
the
is just
overall
one
success of the
continent, you know,
Premiership.
bro.
It has to do with the overall success of the Premiership. Like,
Cool, but
what
we're
bit are
not
you
talking
missing?
about that. That's not what I was talking about, bro. This man just mentioned in the 80s it was a popular in Jamaica for Man United. I'm saying yes, but because Jamaica was a colony nation, bro, we used to get broadcasting from Britain, from the UK.
This man just likes
Bro, I'll
arguing
be
for the sake of this.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, guys. We have got to go. Coley, I see you're stressing, but guess what, people? We can continue this. This can be continued at 4 o'clock today. KG, he's back. 4 p.m. Turn up, and we can continue discussion, innit? Yeah, because I don't think this is going anywhere. So, guys, go straight over to DR right now, and then we can catch KG there. And then at 4 p.m. we are back live. And then we still got. What's the other thing we're doing today? Let me just double check. Oh, and then we're doing EAFC at 8:30, it says. So I don't know if everybody's going to be around for that, but let's go. Peace. I got to go. Actually, where's the thing? I lost it. I can't find it. Why?
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.